Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to look at the life skill called hunting. In this video, I'll be using a different way of explaining the life skill since this is gonna be a really long video and I don't want the video to sound boring. Before starting, I would recommend you to invest in a pay-to-win tent if you really want to get into this life skill, since you will be repairing your matchlock, which is the weapon you use for hunting, a lot. It would not be efficient if you need to repair your weapon once every 5 minutes and take about 2-3 minutes to run back and forth of repair. You will be better off doing gathering instead. The free-to-play tent, although it does repair on site, but it will be really tedious if you need to repair your anvil every 24 hours. So overall, the process may not be worth it. Hunting is different from the life skill gathering, even though you will use a butcher knife to gather the corpses of the monster that you have hunted. So getting a really high tier butcher knife that increases gathering mastery does not affect hunting at all. So I would recommend going over to Logia farm and pick up a Logia butcher's knife for the reduced gathering times to be more efficient while hunting. There is a guide on GrumpyG's website where it tells you to do a series of quests to level up your hunting level. However, I find that method to not be efficient and there are better way of doing it if you actually want to earn money. That is not really the way you will earn money, it's more like the intro to hunting. As I mentioned, you will need a matchlock to begin hunting. To get a matchlock, you can buy one off the market. Simply go into the market under life skill, then matchlocks. You will see there are different types of matchlock and there are also sniper rifles. Sniper rifle are generally used for bird hunting and long range hunting, so you wouldn't be using sniper rifles. The ones you'll be using are matchlock. As you can see, there are different types of matchlock, each starting out with a different skill name. So for example, professional, apprentice, and artisan. They are not affected by your skill level, but instead your hunting mastery. So if you go over to your life skill tab and hover over hunting, you will see that there's a list showing the requirement of using different matchlock. For example, an artisan matchlock requires you to have a hunting mastery of 400 or above. Using this knowledge, we can use something like an apprentice plus 8 matchlock when we hit 100 mastery, which is quite easy to achieve if you have a set of tri-logia accessory that gives you 152 mastery total without anything else. As you can see towards the bottom, the more hunting mastery you have, the better the rare resources you will get. So I'll talk about the rare resources in a bit after we have done some hunting. Gear wise, I will recommend you to invest in a tri-logia's hunter's clothes. This gives you 224 DP as well as 130 mastery points. You can also use your regular combat gear if you want. That needs to be at least 220 DP, since the zone we are hunting in, the monster over there hurts quite a lot. So you will need some decent DP and as well as quite a high level, preferably around 58, but 56 will do as I have shown in my video. Matchlock wise, you will want at least a 2000 damage matchlock, so the event bubble matchlock will do fine. Accessories wise, anything works really, just use your regular life skill accessory if you have them, otherwise your regular accessory will work. You can increase your efficiency by increasing your attack speed and your crit. For me, I'm currently using Elixir of Strong Shock, which gives me plus 3 crit, Elixir of Flowing Wind, which gives me plus 3 attack speed. There is also the Spirit Perfume that you can use that gives you plus 5 crit, but that costs a lot, about 800,000 a potion, and lasts for 20 minutes. For food buffs, you can use the Seafood Chromium, which gives you plus 25 mastery. This is quite important if you are needing that extra 25 bonus for using that artisan matchlock or your next tier of rare resources. If you don't need this, you can also use the other chromium buffs that gives you plus 2 crit and +2 attack speed. Any of the other ones will work fine since they all give +2 attack speed and +2 crit. There is also the Hunter Salad available on the marketplace that reduces reloading time, but I don't feel like that is useful as I'm already using Chrome meal buffs. The video I'm currently showing is the difference between +5 attack speed and without any attack speed. As you can see, there's quite a lot of difference, but in my opinion they wouldn't matter unless you are killing multiple mobs at the same time. So I'm just using the Flowing Wind potion. Now I'm over here at guard post, so bring out my map. As you can see, I have set a waypoint down on top of the mountain over here, just right below the guard post. Before leaving, you want to make sure that you have stocked up on some health potion, since the Feather Wolf will hit a lot quite hard and you need to recover HP. So what you want to do is just come out of the guard post and follow the path towards the left around the slight looking thing, then up the mountain. Then we're gonna take a small turn here around the corner. And as you can see, where my waypoint is set. So go across over to the ledge over here, then go down. As you can see, there's quite a lot of mountain goats up here. And this is the place that you will hunt feather wolves. So there's two locations, the one up here, and which you come from the way I just showed you, and the one down there, which I'll show you in a moment. So as you can see, there are feather wolves just right in front of you, and there are goats around. Make sure to equip your matchlock and your butcher's knife. Now we are going to install my campsite, so make sure to repair before start hunting, otherwise it'll be really bad. So as you can see, there's two zones. The one up here, there's not quite a lot. So I'm going to bring out my key binding so you can see what I'm doing right now. Before starting, make sure your repair is on quick key, so press Alt then right click. So mine is bind on Alt X, so I can just press Alt X to bring out my repair, rather than pressing Control or click on the campsite, press repair, then actually repairing. So it makes it a lot faster to repair. As you can see on the bottom left next to your health bar, there's a bullet amount. What you want to do is press right mouse button once. Sometimes there's a bug for reloading for the first time where you only get 2 bullets. Make sure you get 3 before actually starting. So now we have 3, so you can also reload while sprinting. So simply press right mouse button, then Shift W immediately afterwards to sprint while reloading. If you use anything else, it wouldn't work. So now if you press space, you crouch instead of jump. You will get increased shooting range if you crouch. As you can see, I can currently get, whilst crouching, I can get a feather wolf over there at the ledge over there. If I don't crouch, I can only get the one in front of me. So when you start shooting, make sure your bullet's reloaded, then just hold left mouse button. As you can see, currently 3 shots down, and so yeah, you need 5 shots to kill it if you don't get any crit, and using the artisan matchlock. Also, killing feather wolves decreases your karma by 5, so let me show that again. Also, I don't like the one up here since you sometimes shoot the sheeps, which is quite annoying. As you can see, my karma went down by 5. So make sure to always constantly check your karma once every a few hunting sessions, so make sure your karma doesn't go into the negatives. As you can see, I only killed 2, and my rifle is already at 89 durability, so that's why you need the pay to win intent, as I mentioned at the start. So using the strong shot potion, if I get crits, then that means it will only take me about 2 to 3 shots per feather wolf if I get lucky. If not, then I need to take 5 shots. There are 2 monsters up here, so the one is feather wolf and the one is Finno. So Finno is the same as feather wolf. They take 12 shots if you don't get any crits. They drop the same stuff except for the wolf hide. So feather wolf, they drop regular wolf meat, wolf blood, and feather wolf hide, while Finno draws wolf meat, wolf blood, and regular wolf hide. So it's about 2,000 silver more per wolf hide. So, but anyways, that wouldn't be a good idea to hunt if you have regular feather wolves lying around. So the spot down there is the same, but instead there's a black leopard over there, which is a lot tougher to kill. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of feather wolf down there. So there's 5 there, there's 2 up the ledge, 1 down there, and 5 in front of me plus the Finno. So that's what 13 feather wolves and 1 Finno. So each rotation you usually kill about everything except for the 2 down here and the Finno. Since these one you can't reach, if you reach them you usually get aggroed. So yeah, so doing that rotation usually means they spawn when I get back again. And as you can see, the Black Spirit Rage is currently charging, so I'll show you what this Black Spirit Rage does in a second. Yep, so after following that path, now I'm over here. Yes, I got killed by the Black Leopard over here, which is quite annoying since I was AFK. So as you can see, I locked my Black Spirit Rage. You can press that by pressing Alt B to unlock and lock. It's really important to do that since you don't want your Black Spirit Rage to go off if you're not going to use it. So what I like to do is start from here, take this feather wolf down. Make sure to get away from the Black Leopard, usually before this rock. Sometime before this rock we also aggro since he does move around. So kill these 2. Yes, I should be using my potions. As you can see, the crit, so that only took 3 shots. This is gonna be the fun part now, since as you can see there's quite a lot, so we're gonna group them together. So you can shoot them once or just run by them. I recommend shoot them once since your Black Spirit Rage doesn't always kill them with 1 shot, since sometimes you get crit, sometimes you don't. So get as much as you can, make sure you can take those. So unlock my Black Spirit Rage, then come down around, then make sure they group together, then bang. As you can see, that took down like 3, and the other one are down to 1 HP. So as you can see, I got quite a lot here. So this is the nice part, we can just gather them. As you can see, you get hunting mastery XP when you are gathering. So it actually pops out as an item. So yeah, now we have all that stuff. Just come here. As you can see, we got Cracked Tooth and the Damage Hide. These are the rare resources that was mentioned towards the very bottom. As you can see, I'm currently 547 mastery, so just a bit more, then I can get my next tier. So what you do with them is you press M, then make sure you go to a city such as Grana. Find the handcraft workshop. You only need a tier 1 since the stuff you're making is a tier 1 stuff. As you can see, Cracked Tooth Bracelet. It requires 50 damage height and 1 cracked tooth. If you press Control left click, it will bring out a separate menu. Using this menu, you can hover over the icon itself. As you can see, it can be sold to trade managers for a price of 396,000. Do note that that's just trade managers. If you know anything about trading, you get quite a lot more money if you go to somewhere like from Ghana to Valencia. So I don't know the math for it, but you get quite a lot of money if you trade into Valencia. So do keep that in mind. The next thing you're gonna get is heads. So I currently have some stored in my central market. So soft feather wolf heads. They are currently worth 17,600 each. But you can upgrade them to the artisan version. So you need fire horns. That's something I forgot to mention. You also get that from hunting. So you press L on your keyboard, then press manufacture. You can place these stuff in, and as you can see towards the bottom, the middle, there's the artisan stuffed feather wolf head. So it requires one stuffed feather wolf head, so the green one I have in my market, 30 damage tide, and one fire horn. Craft them, then you get a value of about 40 times more. So artisan stuffed feather wolf head, each worth 885,000. And if you look on the marketplace, feather wolf, there's only 19 in stock. And as you can see, recent transaction May the 7th, so it's currently May the 7th for me. So that was just sold about 20 minutes ago at the time of recording. So there's also the mastered version, which again is worth a lot more, but you will need better the next tier resource to craft them by the same method. You will also get concentrated black gem fragment, hearts, and shards from hunting. As you can see in this clip I got really lucky and got a 2 concentrated black gem drop. So finally, the last thing I'd like to add is the loot test. So I done 3 loot tests across 3 different times. So first one so I was at Artisan 6 with 537 mastery. I did it for 1 hour and 26 minutes, and the total I came out with per hour was 46.6 million with a value pack and 35.6 million without a value pack. The next one I did was Artisan 7 to Artisan 8, so 542 mastery to 547 mastery. This time set was a bit less, so 1 hour and 14 minutes. This one only got 43.8 million and 33.3 million without value pack. Main reason was the hards and sharps and black gem. So this one I got 4 hards, 6 sharps, and 0 black gem. While this one I got 8 hards, 5 sharps, and 0 concentrate, 2 black gems. And finally, the one I did last night, so the one I used for my clip. So this one I had a good run, so 8 hards, 7 sharps. Also the time spent was a lot more. 4 black gem, 2 concentrated, so that came out to 56.1 million with a value pack and 42.6 million without a value pack per hour. And finally, if I were to remove that concentrated, since let's be honest, I got really lucky and got these, and the average come out to about the same as the previous 2. So it may not be the best money per hour for life skilling, but it's definitely the best energy per money for life skilling. So that's my hunting guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you in the next video.